Leave that one where it is.
Oh no! Once you started, Gary.
Yeah, it's true. Once you've.
Yeah. Who gives the worst Christmas presents in the group? That's easy, isn't it, Mark? Easy. You don't even get a card off him.
Well, we've already seen your attitude to Christmas.
Yeah. We don't actually give Christmas presents. That's true.
The first song of the...
I always get a Christmas present off him.
Yeah.
I mean, a Christmas card.
Yeah.
But it's a stamp. So it's like that. with his name on it.
Signature.
Much love from your famous pal.
That's it. He's got this system like that.
That's amazing. All right. Who would you guys love to do a duet with? Someone that you haven't worked with before?
We've sort of fulfilled our dreams really with this Odyssey album, doing Boys to Men and doing the Barry Gibb thing. So I guess there's got to be a few more down the line somewhere.
Yeah.
Something to have a good think about.
It is.
Oh, okay, so no answer from
No
that.
answer.
No.
Not yet.
No, I'm not. Don't put pressure on me.
I was trying to
me. Then you're trying to.
To me.
Like, he'll say something.
Just give us an answer.
Oh no.
Howard.
Oh,
yeah. I like it.
Oh dear, that nearly
Yes.
wow.
We'll have to repair that.
No.
Okay. What are your nicknames for the other members of the band?
He's Dougie.
Yep.
Marco.
Marco.
Not mine.
What are you?
G.
Called humorous things.
G or Jeep. It's G or
G or
Jeep.
Jeep, yeah, G.
Yeah, Jeep.
But G, like, with a little bit of, yo, G.
Yeah. Who's a G? Gary Boller's a G. All right.
Me again?
Yeah. I would get the wobbler. Now do the Howard Yank, as it's now called.
Okay, what's the worst thing you ever had to endorse as a band?
Did cereal once.
Cereal, but I quite liked it. It was a bit kitsch.
Yeah.
We also did. In the early days, we did a safe sex tour. So we handed out condoms in schools, I think.
Very forward thinking.
Was it in schools or was it in clubs?
Everywhere we went, I think.
Yeah.
We just had a box full of condoms.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Is that before you were a band when you worked in promotions, or is that when you were actually?
No, we were actually a band.
I don't think it was Durex. I think it was Billy Big Boy.
Yeah, I know that brand. Really well. Yeah, I've got them on a retainer.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's good.
Why do I have to ask this? Who's got the best bum in the band?
Yes, good question for you.
I'd say Mark.
He won all the awards.
I think I won the Smash Hits Award in the 90s for the best bum in the world at the time.
Best bum in the world?
Yeah.
Someone's told
I use that. It's like I use that line a lot when I introduce myself. People around the world. Hello, I'm Mark. I have the best bum in that.
On his rider. Part of his intro. Sorry, Mark, it's your go.
I'd actually go that way, something from this side or that side, because if you go from this is too wobbly. There's no supports on this side.
Mark, he'll listen to it.
I got it.
Yeah.
Look.
Okay.
That. Okay. What's the weirdest injury you've got from performing?
Oh, this is easy. Punctured lung.
I won't say anything weird.
Dislocated finger.
What were you performing when you got a punctured lung?
I did
Arrow spring.
Arab spring into a backflip and I landed in the splits. But my rib cage went over my hip, so because it was forward like that. So I think what it did it separated my lung from my rib cage, because your lung is literally moves around in this a very small layer of liquid, so it's always attached to your rib cage, and it's separated from it. So I didn't know after till I was performing for 2 days. I did 2 shows live, and I didn't know, but I was out of breath all the time, and I couldn't work out why I was out of breath.
Yeah.
We thought he just wasn't fit. Should have trained more. We all trained.
I mean, it was a serious injury. And his finger was the worst one, because we used to do this old move where Howard would put his foot in my feet, and because we were so always on beat, everything was like 5, 6. He put his foot in me. Do you know when he put his foot in? Go one more example.
And it had to be on. It has to be properly in. Exact time.
But I didn't have it in. It was like there. And you know what? As I went to flip him, I could see in his eyes. I was going, don't, and he tried to do his flip.
So the full weight landed on my finger. My finger was that bit was that way.
It's awful.
Like
How
that.
do you feel about that?
Oh, I still feel really, really bad.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
look at that.
Yes, come on, Team Magic.
Look, she listened to your advice
You've got
to
the hang of
us.
it now, and you started off. I think you've hustled us here.
I don't know what I was.
She started off with that thing, I've never played Jenga.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what weird Christmas tradition do you have?
Tell me about your turkey, Mark. You love that story.
Oh, what about your turkey?
Come on.
Oh, don't
You
that's really
fancy...
rude.
Do you have a
That's
duck
okay, the
inside
day-
your
Yeah, it's
turkey?
great,
Is
that.
No, I just soak it. The day before, I get a big bucket and I soak my turkey. I don't know where I learned it from.
It involves a jar of
a bucket of
coconut oil.
water
Touring's very lonely. Fair enough.
and some oranges and leave it with some salt and just leave it to salt the night.
Just you and the turkey for
So it stays juicy. You know how turkey dries up? Well, Gaz said you probably had salt as well. I couldn't remember having salt, so I'd check it.
So you put your turkey
I won't take
in-
my word for it. I'd look online.
Okay.
Be honest, everyone, when you're doing signings, after about an hour, how accurate is your signature? It's not an hour, it's about 5 minutes.
No, Gaz, actually, his signature is always the same, really, isn't it?
Yes.
It hasn't
G.
changed
G.
because he does a G.
Right.
It's over quick. I don't want to prolong the agony for them.
We actually signed 6,000 albums at the record company. Gary is always first. He's always an hour and a half ahead of everyone. Then it's me. Then Mark's there till the next day.
Writes messages and names on everyone.
That's so nice. That's because he's nice, Gary.
I write 4 letters.
Nice cost your time.
If you could have written any song apart from one of yours, what would it be?
Beatles Yesterday.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
probably the best pop song of all time. That's a pretty good one.
Okay, what's been your favourite process about creating Odyssey?
You know what? It's been really lovely for us is getting all the old multi-tracks up from things that were on those big tapes. We converted them all digital, so it was all in the computer. And listening back to some of those tracks where it's just vocals,
Yeah.
you are instantly back in the studio we were in '91 or something.
Yeah.
You could feel yourself in the room again. It's lovely.
Right, here we go. Can I just point something out to you guys? That we've done this wrong. Because you know what you're supposed to do is rebuild it as you go, but we've just been putting them down.
Really?
Yeah.
But that'd go on for days.
Yeah, well, you say that.
No, it'd probably fall quicker, wouldn't it?
Oh, here we go.
Right, I'm going to ask you this
Hang
question
on,
before I
hang
can-
on.
Okay.
It's going to come out.
Do you have song titles or lyrics you didn't use because they were too cheesy?
Does that mean you won all off?
I'm
What? You-
We won! It means we won! Because we won! Yeah, go Magic! Go Magic!
Well, I think in the 90s was obviously, Gary wrote all the songs in the 90s, so I think it was only from 2006, 2005, 2006 where we all started rap collaborating as a band.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe, Gaz, have you any from the 90s that you didn't? There's a lot of songs.
Thousands.
Must be.
My whole lyric book.
Do you do that? Like looking back at teenage poetry, do you look back and then go, oh man?
But you know what? I do and I don't, because obviously, you know, at that period I was 19 or something. It's hard to put this brain now back into what I was thinking and feeling there.
We've got people to tidy it up.
Well, no,
Absolutely
really
fine.
don't.
Mark's
Well, we've won. What does that mean?
That means we have to read out
The forfeit, there's a...
Well, what we've got to do is promote your album. That's hardly a forfeit. That's a pleasure and a privilege. But usually I do charge for doing this, but I'll do this one for free.
Oh, good.
Take That's new album is called Odyssey. It charts their 30 years together, featuring reimagined versions of classic songs. We command you to buy/stream it right now. Gary, Mark and Howard are the 3 most intensely handsome men on the planet.
What?
Yeah.
We wrote this. We wrote this.
I mean, I do,
we
I agree with that,
apologise.
to be honest. We apologise to our listeners for being terrible at Jenga. Sorry for that.
Yes, you should.
Upside down. But it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
So nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.